Hey, it's Kelly with RV Wholesalers. Today I'm going to do a walkthrough video on a Sandpiper by Forest River 379FLOK, which is the front living room, outside kitchen model. You can see it does have the 4-entry step here. It does have the 6-point auto leveling, which is hydraulic. So you have 2 jacks behind the axle, 2 in front, and then the 2 front landing gear jacks as well. Outside speakers, power awning. This one does have the slide out toppers over all the slide outs. Has a connection here for a spray port on the door side of the coach. Just plug that in, it's a quick connect there. Gives you a spray off if you want to spray off the dog or what have you, you can do that. Receptacle there, again outside speakers. Nice big pass-through storage here, full-size spare. You're gonna have TV connection there. All LED lighting throughout, the button's right in the center of the light. All aluminum framing. You can see that there. There's a cream colored fiberglass on the outside. The hydraulic reservoir right there for the jacks, and some of your slide outs are going to be hydraulic as well. You can see that. It's got the Rotoflex pin box, which is a hard rubberized piece in there, which is going to reduce some of the shock on the fifth wheel hitch, give you a little smoother ride there. Up here in the front, you're going to see you have 2 30-pound propane cylinders. This right here is going to be an auto changeover regulator. You can see the eye there is red. When you have gas, it'll be green. And then whatever side this little dial is pointed to is the side that it's going to pull from first, but it automatically does switch over. So what you want to do is you always want to run both tanks open, so you'll open them up all the way. Whatever side you're pointing to, that's the tank it's going to pull from first. So what'll happen is you run off of this tank. If this tank runs out in the middle of the night, this eye will turn red. It'll automatically switch over to this tank, but when you come out in the morning to check it, you'll see that that's red. All you'll do is flip over to this one, close that one, go get it filled up. So you'll just go back and forth, back and forth. More storage in here, which is separated from the pass-through, so if you want to put gasoline or anything like that, you don't have it mixing with the other side. You have your battery hookup here, and then your inverter is going to be right here. You'll just turn that on, power it up. Anytime you're going to run your refrigerator off of 12 volt, you'll just turn on the inverter. Basically, that's going to invert 12 volt to 110. Okay? Then right over here, you have your battery disconnect. So anytime you're not using the coach, just turn that, pull it out. That's just going to make sure like your carbon monoxide detector and things like that aren't draining your battery. Then you're going to have your auto leveling panel right in here. You can see that there. And then right out here, it's pretty self-explanatory though, but if you ever have any questions, there is a little sticker right here. It tells you exactly how to use it, how to run it. But essentially all you're going to do is once you pull into the campground, you're just going to hit the auto level button and it's going to level the coach for you. Okay, right in here you're going to have your, and again everything's labeled so it's fairly easy to use, so in case you forget after watching this video, you'll be able to just kind of look in here and see exactly what you're doing. Little light switch there, water filtration system, has the satellite and cable hookups right here. Then you can see right here you're going to have your water heater bypass for winterization, normal, or turn it up to bypass it. This is going to be your city water fill. Basically what that is going to be is anytime you're at a campground where they have water hookup, you just fill it into your city water right here. What that does is run directly to the taps. It's going to pressurize the system for you. You won't have to use your pump. Now if they don't have water hookup where you're camping, you'll hook into this one. It'll actually fill the onboard water tank, which is underneath the coach. And then you'll use your 12 volt pump to pressurize the system that way. And then right down here is going to be your black tank flush, and I'll show you how to use that in just a second. But essentially what happens is when you're emptying out your black tank, while the valve's open, all you're going to do is hook a water hose up to this and it sprays inside the tank. Hot and cold outside shower. Light switch there again. Right here is going to be the exhaust for the furnace. So anytime you're running your furnace, if you're wondering if it's working right away, you can hold your hand close to that, and then you'll know right away if it's blowing hot air, it's operating properly. Right over here, you're going to have a blue and a red line right there. That is the lowest point in your hot and cold water lines. Right back here, you're gonna see your sewer connection, okay? And again, what happens is, and everything's labeled out for you here. I'll thread this real quick. If you look right in that hole, everything's labeled for you. Pull them out to open them, push them in to close them. So once you hook your sewer hose up, first thing you'll want to do is pull your black valve first, the waste tank, which is your toilet. And then what'll happen is let that run through for about 10 or 15 seconds till it's emptied out. Then you'll hook, while it's still open, you'll hook your water hose up to the black tank flush, turn that on, it'll spray inside the tank, shut the water off, then pull your drain, your galley, which is your sinks in your shower, and that'll finish rinsing out your hose. 50 amp service. This power cord will come with the coach. Right back here, you're gonna see it does have the bigger 10-gallon water heater. There is an on-off switch right down here, which is for the 110 electric side. Essentially what you're going to want to do is you want to lift that so it's straight out the first time you use it. So when it fills up, either you're hooked to city water or you're turning your pump on, fills it up. As soon as water starts pouring out of there, close that, and then you can go ahead and fire it up. You want to just make sure that it is completely full before you actually light it. The gas switch will be on the inside, and again, the electric's right down there at the bottom. A lot of people store their sewer hose in the bumper, has a swing out grill, just unpin that, and that'll swing right out here to the side. And then right down there, you're gonna have a quick connect LP for the grill itself. Okay, you can see here in the outside kitchen, residential microwave, hot and cold sink. You're gonna have right here, you got a mini dorm fridge here, which is just 110, so it won't run off gas, just 110. Again, the microwave, pretty self-explanatory there. Light switches in here. So I'll finish off there. You also have the second entry as well. So we'll go in here and we'll check out the inside. All right, so you can see here, beautiful layout. You have the double slides in the kitchen living room area, as well as in the upper deck there. You're gonna have the double opposing slides there. Also, you have the theater seat right here facing the television, fireplace, sound bar, beautiful layout, ceiling fan. It's just a great looking floor plan, great cellar for us. Right inside this cabinet door here, you have this little tablet here. So basically what this is going to do is it's going to let you run the awning in or out. So if you click on awning, go to the awning, and then what you'll want to do is just go to that, and then you hit retract or extend, and you just hold down the button, it runs it out, hold it in, run it back in, okay? And it'll do that with the slide outs, the awning. I mean, you can tell your monitor panel, click on that, go to black tank, that's going to tell you where the black tank's at, fresh, so on and so forth. So everything you'll do it right with this tablet here. Again, there's the slide outs. It'll tell you exactly which slide out you're looking at, door, off door, the whole 9 yards. So everything's pretty self-explanatory right there. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call us. You got the blue LED lights there. You got a TV hookup there as well. Now you're going to see here on the refrigerator, this little bolt here, this just screws in just to keep these doors from coming open during transit. This one's actually getting ready to ship out, so we have the sink covers and the stove covers taped down for you. Stainless steel 50/50 sink, solid surface countertops, got the nice pull-out residential faucet there. Over here, the first thing you're going to want to do once you get to the campsite or wherever you are, turn your bottles on up front, your propane bottles like I told you. And then what you're going to want to do, it does have a little light there as well. You're going to turn these burners on. Then what you're going to want to do is light that up, let that burn for about 15 to 20 seconds. What that's going to do is it's going to purge the gas lines, get any air pockets out of the lines, so everything functions properly, okay? All hidden hinges, slow closed doors, so there's no slam. You got the nice shades there. If you come up here to the upper deck here, you're going to see that you do have the heated massage chairs. Also those do recline as well. There's a little spot for a table there as well, but you just click on that and the massage turns on. I don't know if you can hear it in the video. but all you do is just push the button right on the cup holder, turn on the heat, turn off the heat, light the cup holder, the whole 9 yards. So very, very nice features there. Now on both sides, these are identical couches. They'll actually both make into beds. I'll lay one out for you just so you can see. All you're going to do is you're going to pull the back cushions off. Just set those off to the side for a second. Then you're just going to lift up right on the bottom. Then you're going to see underneath, fold both of these legs out, and that part lays down. Then you come over here to the back, and this just folds down flat, and it's all cushions, no bars, so it's actually a pretty comfortable place to lay, because you don't actually have the bars in a traditional height of bed poking you in the back. Then you just lift that up, lift up here, fold those back in. And then what this will do is it'll just kind of fold in there, lays down, put the cushions back, and you're all set to go. So both sides will come out. So even though this doesn't have bunks or extra sleeping spots, I mean, when you figure you can lay both of these out and you got the master in the back, gives you quite a bit of room. Got the nice big TV there, fireplace down here. Now there are buttons right on here so you can turn it on. It will produce some heat as well, or you can just have it just for looks, however you want to do it. So it kind of gives you best of both worlds there. Again, this model does have 2 air conditioners. They're both going to be ducted through the ceiling. TV antenna here, it's not one of the old styles that cranks all the way up, so you'll just turn this, rotate that to pick up signal. Thermostat here, just like at home, so you just power it up. And then you can go zone 1, zone 2. We go to mode, we'll take it from AC to furnace, the whole 9 yards. So turn the furnace on, if you go to mode, off, cool, set the temperatures, the whole 9 yards. And just go to off, and you can power it off. Now the furnace fan will blow even after you shut it off for about, I don't know, 30 seconds just to cool itself down, but other than that, you're all done right there at the thermostat. Stone cast sink, so it will withstand up to about 500 degrees. It looks plastic, but it's actually stone cast. Nice skylight over the shower there. Little seat in there. Now you do want to make sure that this is latched for transit, that way it's not bouncing back and forth. 1 switch is for the light, 1 switch is for the fan. So you can see that there. You got the porcelain foot flush toilet right down here. We do have a little bit of antifreeze in the bowl there just to keep that seal nice and pliable. Just push down halfway, releases the water. Always leave a little bit of water in there. Push it down all the way, completely flushes it. So again, there's your second entry. So if you want to have people just that need to use the restroom, they can come in that door. They're not tracking through the entire coach. All right, back here in the master, you can see this one is equipped with a king bed. Huge bedroom. It actually looks like this coach does have 3 air conditioners, so a little bit bigger floor plan if you're going down south. Storage on both sides of the window here. Again, plenty of windows for light, hanging bars. You have a window on both sides of the bed so you can get some cross ventilation. And then you can see here at the foot of the bed, you got the whole entertainment center that slides out. So once you mount your TV on here, storage at the bottom, storage at the top. It's on the back of the outside kitchen. So you got the opposing slides here, opposing slides in the living room, opposing slides in the kitchen. Just opens up this floor plan tremendously. Great cellar for us. Nice front living feel. But overall, I mean, you can see it has a nice wood look linoleum. Very, very nice coach. And at a great price point. So if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to give us a call, 877-877-4494. Thanks a lot and have a great day.